Docker can download ready-made images from Docker Hub. For example, Docker pull Nginx downloads the official Nginx image to your computer. Then, Docker Images shows the images you already have. Think of an image as a packaged application that is ready to run. Once we have the Nginx image, we use Docker Run to start it as a container. Here, port 8080 on our computer connects to port 80 inside Nginx. When we open localhost port 8080 in the browser, we can see the Nginx website. To check our containers, we use Docker PS. It shows only containers that are currently running. If we use Docker PSA, Docker shows both running and stop containers. This is a quick way to see what Docker applications exist on our computer. Containers do not have to run all the time. Docker stop stops the Nginx container, while Docker start starts the same container again. Docker restart combines both actions. These commands let us control the lifecycle of a container without rebuilding the image. When we want to know what is happening inside a container, we can use Docker logs. For Nginx, the logs may show browser requests and errors. Adding F follows the logs continuously, which is especially useful when debugging a running web application. Sometimes we need to look directly inside a running container. Docker exec. It Nginx bash opens a command shell inside the Nginx container. From there, we can explore folders, inspect files, and run Linux commands just as if we were working inside another computer. The Docker inspect command gives us detailed information about a container. It can show the container's IP address, ports, networks, environment variables, mounts, and current state. This is useful when we need to understand exactly how a Docker container has been configured. Docker also provides commands for cleaning up resources. Docker rm removes a container, while Docker rmi removes an image. If a container is still running, Docker rm f can force its removal. Containers and images are different, so Docker uses separate commands for each. We can also create our own Docker image. A Docker file describes how the image should be built. For example, we can start with Nginx and copy in our own web page. Docker build creates the image, and Docker push can upload it to a Docker registry. For applications with several containers, Docker compose makes management easier. We describe the services in a compose.yaml file. Then Docker compose up starts them together, while Docker compose down stops them. Compose is very useful for applications containing web servers, databases, Redis, and other services.